Hey, what's up, y'all? Real quick, remember that story I posted the other day about the doulas in Atlanta, the Piedmont Hospital being kicked out of the room and the mother having to give a C-section and all that? So here is an update from a nurse giving us an idea of what actually happened in the room from her perspective. Remember, I tried to be even and give both sides. So I want to feature a nurse too, telling what she alleges what happened. And it kind of speaks to what we was talking about with it being both sides, being a support side, you having somebody in the room, and then a liability side. So check this out and let me know what y'all think. And I'll try to loop back to the old video if you guys don't remember it. All right, peace.
Circling back about the incident with the two doulas that happened at Piedmont Hospital. Let me tell you something. When I said yesterday that, from 1 minute clips, people take it and they vilify hospital staff and they don't know all the truth, it was worse than I could have ever thought. I definitely thought that they was pump faking a little bit, maybe grandstanding a little bit, leaving some of the story out. But I never thought it was as bad as it was. And I don't know if they're delusional or, they truly just are power hungry. I don't know what it is. I'm not in their mind, so I can't say what they were thinking. But what I'm hearing is worse than what was even put out there. They should have never got online, and they are lucky and be very lucky if the hospital don't try to sue them. Okay, so they went on the news and everything, and were dead ass wrong. So first of all, the baby was Frank Breech, and they were trying to, push for, this was the reports, they were trying to push the doctor who was uncomfortable, trying to push him to do a vaginal birth, right? Being a bully, trying to bully that on the doctor, right? That was first and foremost. When they said they weren't interfering with care, they were. And then they failed to mention, they told the father to go home. Not that he had to go home to babysit a child. They told the father to go home. They would stay with the mom. Something along the lines of here. But the biggest thing is, they failed to say in that video that they didn't tell them that the mother's membranes had ruptured 4 days prior. When they finally did get her into the C-section, there was pus in her uterus. They had them removed because if they didn't get out of there, that woman might not have made it. Or her baby. And they got online and made it seem like this black mother is, in labor by herself. They're forcing us out of here. They want her to be alone. This is the care black. They should be a fucking ashamed of themselves for pushing that out there when incidents